All right, I'm gonna start off with just I do not really enjoy TDX balancing. I feel like towers have lots of issues. Enemies have a lot more issues, but I think towers have more issues. Um, I mean, just one one example. I mean, I could go for AIDS. No. Wait, hold up. Wait. Oh, I got one. Golden Monster and Oil Derrick. Now, look, I know Golden Monster is, um, it does require rank 110 and 90,000 gold in order to get, but, um, I think that, yeah, Oil Derrick might be easier to get, but it should be on the same level or maybe even better than the Golden Mobster. It is when compared to the Golden Mobster, the Oil Derrick is like bad. It is like really bad. Um, I don't really I don't really know what this cash per damage multiplier is. I tried using it a couple of times and I don't know how it works. So I don't know if it's useful or not useful. I have no clue. But I mean, I don't even think I have to say anything. Just look at these stats. I don't even know how long it would take for it to pay itself off. Maybe around like 2 minutes. I'm not sure. God damn this. Yeah, Old Eric sucks. I don't know what else to say. Old Eric sucks. But the only time where it does not suck, and where I hope it doesn't get nerfed, is like where it says here, robot invasion. Hold on. What does it say? Oil Derrick is far more powerful robot invasion as a tower upgrade cannon. There can allow you to increase Oil Derrick's cash per second, making the tower produce thousands of cash per second. That is true. If you have max cash per second and a max top path Oil Derrick, you get, I think, 2,731 cash every 4 seconds. And with all the Oil Derricks, that's 10,924 cash you're getting every 4 seconds. Such an economic boost can easily allow you to create a strong defense as early as wave 2. That is true. I mean, you might even have max war machine. You can have max towers by wave 2. Maybe even wave 1. I'll say that because War Machine is such a basic. That's another thing I want to talk about. But before that, Oder's gold reward is affected. Oh, that's cool. Anyways, what the gold reward is it's still kind of useless. Would the gold reward would the gold increase even be worth it? I mean, I wouldn't really see. Like, imagine you played 10 different matches with Oil Derrick. Wouldn't that give you like 2,000 extra gold? What the hell am I supposed to do with 2,000 extra gold? Like, I don't even think that would be useful to like new game players or mid game players. Anyways, Warship and Patrol Boat. I don't feel like clicking on their pages, but their naval towers and their stats are not really the best. Not only that, but there are lots and lots of boss attacks that kind of counter warships only. I don't know why. The tower already kind of sucks as is, and boss attacks kind of just make it worse. Well, maybe not worse, because I'm pretty sure bottom path gives it stealth, except if something hits it, like, I don't know, maybe an Eradicator Mark IV or something, it will take a whole entire minute to get that stealth back. So just hope nothing hits it, and the chances of that are really low because it's all the way out in the ocean. What's something else? Go to mine layer? No, I feel like go to mine layer might be okay. I mean, it might be good in Endless, and it's good in, I guess it's good in beating expert on base plate. I don't know. Armored Factory. I feel like Armored Factory might not. How good is Armored Factory? Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how good Armored Factory is. I barely use it. What I will say is, as an Armored Factory, I feel like there should be at least some collision resistance involved. Crystal Towers, Shield Tower, Top Path sucks. I'll say that. I hate Top Path. I hate Top Path so much. I hate Top Path with all of. Actually, I hate both paths. I hate the entire tower. I hate Shield Tower. I hate Shield Tower so much. I hate Shield Tower a lot. I'm pretty sure I said that at least 5 times, but I don't care. I want to get the point across that I despise the tower. This is my least favorite Nightmare Tower to use. And there's not many situations where I even use it in the first place. I mean, the only time I use it is in Expert, and that's it. Only because I'm practically forced to use it. Because if Medic isn't good enough. So, like, if your defense isn't, like, extremely far away, or if it's not all spawners, or if you don't bring healing or support towers like Shield Tower, then your Expert match is literally screwed. Like, Purgatory, Revive Smasher, Predator, I feel like I'm missing some enemies, but the Greek Trio, Destructor, VX Jones, Eradicator Mark II Plus, like, anyone that can deal damage, oh yeah, X Soldier and X Ordeal, they can just straight up wipe out your defense. Not wipe out, but your defense will easily be overwhelmed if you don't bring, like, spawners or healing towers. The reason why I hate Shield Tower is I hate Top Path because I feel like it doesn't give enough. I just think it's not good enough. Bottom Path I don't like because I just don't like the heal per second. And actually I just don't like the entire tower. I hate it. What? Placing 2 Top Path Shield Towers near or next to each other is a good strategy, and practically gives towers double shield. If one Shield Tower shield is depleted, the enemy will have to deplete the second one, giving enough time for the first shield to be recharged. Okay. Wait, what? Commander doesn't even have a level requirement. Oh, that's just fantastic. Okay, whatever. Behemoth Factory. The only thing I want to say is I think it's too good. It's I feel like in most cases Behemoth is probably better than War Machine, and I don't like that. Speaking about War Machine, I think Bottom Path is actually, like, terrible. Like, Bottom Path is not good, and the reason why Bottom Path sucks. What? Mechanical is an attribute? Okay. But, I mean, oh cool, it has stun immunity and all that stuff. Literally, in what scenario would stun immunity even come into play? Because by the time you get a War Machine 3, you would already be facing with enemies that can straight up just ignore stun immunity to begin with. Like what would this stun immunity do? Help protect this guy from like Iron Bastion or something? Revive Smasher? What's another enemy that does a normal stun? I actually can't think of any enemy that does normal stuns, because like again, I never said this, but 95% of enemies in the game straight up just ignore stun immunity, and I don't know why. Oh yeah, most towers do that too. Both towers and enemies just straight up ignore stun immunity. So like, I mean, what's the point of stun immunity if like 50% of towers and 95% of enemies are just gonna straight up ignore it? I don't get it. Anyways, in most scenarios, like the only time I've ever used bottom pads is when I'm either doing endless or am on the last wave with Nightmare. I never really played, I'll say Secret Wave, because I don't remember the last time I actually played Nightmare normally, because, well, what's the point of doing Nightmare when I can do Secret Wave and get a lot more crystals? But this guy straight up spawns once every 4 minutes. So like there is no point in me getting him. I mean, I have lots of money. Like imagine in Robot Invasion, I have like millions of bucks. And by millions, I mean like 3 million or something. I think, okay, I might try something different for once. And then I get a I get a bottom path War Machine. War Machine 3 comes out, it kind of dominates, I guess, because it has a lot of abilities and stuff. But then when it dies, because, well, there's lots of long intervals before the next group of enemies come out in Robot Invasion and stuff, or maybe if enemies just get out of range, or enemies are too overwhelming, like I know Giant Ranger Bot and all that other stuff can be very overwhelming for units. So if it dies or gets out of range, or something else happens that causes it to just die and despawn, that's probably the last time you're gonna see it. Because I think, and I don't know why I'm using Robot Invasion as an example. I feel like that could go for most things, like Expert, Nightmare, not Nightmare. Nightmare's long. But any of the 4 base game modes. What? I mean, easy, intermediate. I don't know why I'm bringing those up. Look, the point is, War Machine would probably at max spawn like 3 times throughout the entire game, and that's it. Next thing, Commander. I did watch a video at one point where someone, I don't remember who it was from, I don't remember when it was made, but I remember this guy, the one guy saying, it could be a passive grind or something. You could grind one day and then like grind next week or something, and then eventually you would have the Commander. I think that's a good point. So I don't really see a problem with his price being 10,000 crystals. What I do have a problem with is the fact that this guy just straight up became a Nightmare Tower out of nowhere. I mean, I bought him before he became a Nightmare Tower, so I don't really care, and now I don't really know what to do with my crystals. But the point is, I don't like how this guy just became a Nightmare Tower out of nowhere. And also his... Hold up, before that, he deals damage, and I don't really know why it's not listed here on how much damage he does, but people probably don't care about that anyways. This these are a lot of abilities. Okay. So these abilities are okay. These abilities are okay. What I don't like is its stats, because why is my cat scratching the bottom? Yeah, I don't like its stats for only 2 reasons. Number one, its range buff doesn't stack with like EDJ or something. Yet apparently, I guess its damage buff stacks with John and Medic. I don't find that. I don't really see how that makes sense. Also, it really bugs me how its damage buff at max is 7%. Not only is that extremely low, but I really hate seeing numbers that aren't like multiples of 5 or something. Because like 7%, why couldn't it just stay at 5%? Why do it have to be 7%? When it comes to something like range or something, I don't really care. But like, why does it have? Why is it 7%? Why couldn't it just be 5 or 10 or something? Like in like War Machine, Abraham walkers spawn every 191 seconds or every 96 seconds. Why couldn't it just be every 190 or every 95 seconds? Like, I just don't get it. Shield Tower. Actually, never mind. I like seeing the health, the shield regen in the single digits. Refractor. The only thing that I don't like about the refractor, or the only things I think should change with the refractor is, screw it, give him full stun immunity and make him ignore laser resistance. Either path, I don't really care. Just make him ignore laser resistance. Anyways, event towers. Isn't Shock Trooper off sale? Whatever. I want to talk. I want to talk about Relic. Nah, I think Zed's fine. Alright, then yeah, Relic. What is this? No, seriously, what is this? Like, what type of what the hell is going on here? Hold up. Okay, it says lightning here, and then apparently it like gets fucked up. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's happening. But hey, I'm not a wiki editor, none of my business. I don't really care, not my problem. Anyways, why? Self-detection at level 2? That is not correct. It's level 3 because these two guys, Bandit and Z-Lock, do not detect hidden. Archer does. And I'm pretty sure that's the only guy on this list, on this Relic team, that can actually detect hidden enemies. But yeah, this tower is just crazy. Not only is it OP, but some cooldowns make no sense. And I think that's because of its old stats, and that's why it doesn't make any sense. What I mean is, why is the Relic summon ability 200 seconds? This might sound dumb, but I feel like it should be 90 or 120 seconds max. No higher than that. And also, Overseer Prime's Ancient Awakening ability is like, what, 150 seconds? Yeah, it's 150 seconds, and all it does is just spawn 3 Archers, 2 Wardens, and 1 Seraph. I don't really see why that would cost a cooldown of 150 seconds. It did used to summon an Overseer, but it got removed, and I guess I can see why. Relic sucks until level 5. Well, it doesn't suck, but it's not as like powerful until you get it to level 5, where it just does all this stuff. I don't know where this number came from. What? Where did 21? Where did 21,000 DPS come from? Okay. Anyways, yeah, it just does all this stuff. I really love Seraph. I mean, I'm getting yeah, Relic is a very OP tower, and I think what should happen is either Relic gets nerfed, or War Machine, bottom path War Machine at least, gets hyper buff, mega buff, whatever. Because an event tower kind of being a lot better than a. Okay, I feel like this music might be a little bit annoying. It's been playing for the past like 20 minutes. But yeah, having a tower that having an event tower that is kind of like a lot better than a nightmare tower that's the third most expensive one, I think. I cannot see these prices. Yeah. Yeah, second most expensive. This is the second most expensive nightmare tower, and Relic is still a lot better than it. I think the only thing that the War Machine has above the Relic is it's not bad, and that's it. Except use its Relic summon ability, or just get a horde of Seraphs or something, and she can cook. She can fry enemies. Two last things. XWM Terror. I want her nerfed as soon as possible because I hate this tower, and I hate seeing this tower be used so much. In Helicopter, its top half should be buffed in terms of health. 8,000 health is not gonna do anything. Bottom path is more useful, is more helpful in most situations because of the fact that it's stealth. Top path does have more than double the health, except if a boss attacks it or something, it kind of just straight up get one shot. Eradicator MK2 plus, maybe even its predecessor, maybe Mark II can just straight up kill top path, max top path helicopters. Alpha Predator. Maybe Apex Predator, who knows? Nemesis. And some other enemies I can't really think about. Anyways, I think that's enough for the towers. Oh yeah, Mega Zed. Look, I know it has a lot more range. Than the Mega Zed. Than the Golden Zed. But I feel like it should. Hold up. Does it do more DPS? No, it does less DPS. Yeah, I feel like it should do more DPS. Just because of this Mega Zed. Just because it's a Mega Zed. It's supposed to be very powerful. I don't know. Maybe I'm sounding dumb. I just think the Mega Zed should do more DPS than the Golden Zed, but I guess more damage will be dealt in total because of the massive range increase from like 32 to 150. Next up are Golden Mobster and Goo Gunner's units. I think the Enforcers are fine, but the Reapers should get some sort of like maybe their health should be, I mean, their damage should be decreased or something, or or maybe less range or something, because because from what I've seen, well, actually, I don't know. I never really tested this, but bottom path go to mobsters units are just as good as top path, and I think that should not be the case. But hopefully, I'm wrong, because uh because top path can do like 2000 DPS or something. I don't really know how good or bad that is, and I forgot to fucking loop this. Goo Gunner. Goo Gunner is good. It's kind of like a. It's kind of like a weaker version of Crawler Mortar. I'm not saying Crawler Mortar should be nerfed again, because I do really like Crawler Mortar a lot. What I am saying is that it kind of makes Goo Gunner obsolete. I don't really know if this is true or not, but ever since I got Crawler Mortar, I kind of been using Goo Gunner less and less. I mean, Crawler Mortar has more damage, more DPS, a lot more range, has more slowdown, ignores ice resistance, and it has permanent slowdown. So, I mean, maybe Goo Gunner could have stronger units. I don't know, because, like, again, if you have Crawler Mortar, what's exactly the reason of using Goo Gunner? I really wish I could say something about Zed, but it'll kind of be hard to, because, well, I don't know what they like so much about Zed, but holy, why is there a golden and mega variant of this guy? I mean, golden variant, whatever, we got golden Juggernaut, Mind Layer, Ranger, and Mobster, but like a mega version? What else in the game has a mega variant? What? Anyways, the enemies. I'm gonna stick on this page and not the event enemies page. I don't know why they decided to split the pages up, but I really don't care, because I'm just not gonna go on the event enemies page. Easy, normal is fine. Intermediate mode is okay. Like, Eradicator should maybe not ignore stun immunity. I mean, Operator is a beginner tower, right? Doesn't it mention, like, oh yeah, this guy has stun immunity and all that stuff? Yeah, well, that just straight up gets thrown out the window, because literally in the second game mode, the game already teaches you that, oh, stun immunity? What's that? Oh, to block stuns. Oh yeah, we don't really care about that. Like, the game just straight up doesn't care about stuns. From both towers and enemies, neither are safe from stuns, because, again, 50% of towers or 95% of enemies just straight up ignore stuns and stun immunity to begin with. So I don't really understand. And I would complain about multiplier. Actually, yeah, I can complain about multipliers in a second. Elite mode is okay. The enemies I have the most problem with is the Maze, Amalgam, the Multiplier 2, the Iron Bastard, not Iron Bastard, I love Iron Bastard, Queen, Cyber Dragon, Resurrect the Laser Gunner, resurrected John, resurrected Slammer, battering ram, and that's it. I'm not gonna lie, I already forgot the enemies I listed off, but anyways, main. The reason why I hate this guy is because this guy summons, and then my Golem Mobsters kill the summons, and then as soon as we start damaging the guy, he summons again. I think the issue is I'm always going for like 0-2 Golem Mobsters instead of maybe like 2-2, and maybe the Enforcer 1 summon can do some extra DPS. But I just really don't like I feel like I think I would nerf the mage if I'm being honest. Like its summoning cooldown is 35 seconds. Make it 50. I don't know. Amalgam. I don't like it because I feel like it has a little bit too high health. While transforming is immune to collision damage. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, anyways. I don't like Amalgam because I feel like I feel like it has a little bit too high health, and this. I don't know why my brain isn't really working, but yeah, the petrified. I'm not mad that it doesn't give any cash. I'm just a little bit frustrated that it kind of just eats time away. Because imagine, this has happened to me so many times where an amalgam kind of like leaks by, but then it has too low health, and then the only way to kill it is through one tower that is within range, or like some sort of unit spawning in, or a power up or something, and it's really time consuming. But maybe that's because I mostly play on base plate toilet. I don't know. Multiplier 2. I don't like multiplier 2. I don't have an issue with multiplier 1, but I do have an issue with multiplier 2, just because I don't like the fact on how multiplier 2 summons a lot of knights. I really hate them. These mutated guys I only have an issue with. If anything, I feel like they should get like maybe buffed. I don't know. Damn, they're unused buff. Lava Golem. I don't even think I have to explain why I hate this guy. Iron Bastion. Again, I don't have an issue with this guy, but I just love him. I love him so much. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Who couldn't love him? I mean, yeah, this guy does just spam stuns all the time. This guy definitely does. This guy definitely does stun a lot. Like straight up, initial cooldown 1 second, initial cooldown 3 seconds, 10 cooldown 10 seconds, cooldown 8 seconds. He definitely does spam his. He cares more about just straight up stunning your towers and actually like getting to the base and ending your run, which is kind of crazy. What the hell is this? Oh my, dude, can they please like get better? Can they get people to get better images? Like, dude, what is this? I think this is one of the worst images I've seen on the TDX wiki ever. Like, some enemies can just have really cool, really good images, like I guess maybe like Avatar M or something. Like this does look pretty clean, but then there's just something like, but other times it's just straight up something like this. Like, dude, what am I looking at? Ew. Yeah, queen. She's not an issue. If anything, she's kind of just there. She's kind of just there for fun. I mean, she's not even in the elite mode thumbnail. I mean, it has Revive, Plague Doctor Plus, King, Tank Knight, Skeleton, Small or Slaw. I forgot what his name is. All and a lot of other enemies. I'm just a little bit confused why they didn't include Queen and Cyber Dragon. Maybe it's because they know that they're complete filler enemies. I mean, she walks slow and she kind of just shoots from afar. What I don't like is how she kind of just ignores stun immunity. Because, like, again, we're already teaching not only that, but she also and King, they both have full stun immunity. So not only are they again teaching players that stun immunity doesn't matter, they're also saying that at sometimes towers and things that can ignore stun immunity onto enemies don't matter sometimes. Thankfully, it's not as present. It's only on certain enemies that would actually be a problem. Like only two I can think of where it having full stun immunity being a problem is Nightmare Void and these two guys. That's it. Not even these two, just King, because again, Queen is just there to be there. Is there no slightly slow? Why am I getting sidetracked by the TDX rookie? Resurrected Laser Gunner. I just hate this guy because there's like, what, 10 of them that spawn on wave 31 or something? Like, why are there so many? Resurrected John, his speed boost ability. Battering Ram, I don't think I have to explain why I hate Battering Ram so much. So is he like never getting a nerf? And I'm still questioning it to this day. Because, like, look at this. Clasps his gauntlet together and begins charging at a very fast movement speed while also gaining full stun immunity and full freeze immunity. He also just straight up ignores any slowdown on him. Like Goo Gunner, Crower Mortar, anything else that slows down, he completely ignores that and keeps walking at this speed anyways. And not only that, but apparently he can deplete the base's health. I never ran into this where it was on low health and I thought I was gonna just tank him, but instead I actually lost. He always had too high health and I just ended up dying normally. So I'm not really able to like test this, but I do think that this guy should be nerfed. Health-wise, speed-wise, ability-wise, just something. This guy should get a nerf because I really hate Battering Ram. I hated him before, like all the way before I had like Helicopter and all that stuff, and I still hate him now as a kind of endgame player with most towers in the game. The only one I'm missing is Flame Trooper. Anyways, Expert. Oh man. I hate this game mode so much. I hate this game mode. So to start off, Exosuit zombies. I don't like sometimes. I feel like the only way to counter them is just straight up go to Mobster, and that's it. And I know there's other ways to counter them, but like, just what on earth? Oh, Laser Gunner? I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember the last time I used Laser Gunner. I think the last time I used Laser Gunner was like sometime before I had Helicopter. Like sometime in September or October, I don't remember. Next enemy I have an issue with Skulljo. I don't like this guy because I think that he spawns a little bit too early. Same with Buzzard, and also well, this. I mean, I really don't like how this guy can just straight up. Oh, not only that, the wiki doesn't even list like its range. Like I don't know if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, fucking 10. I don't know what it's. I don't know what it's. I don't know what its the range is. But it's same. It's the same as like a bottom pass slammer, which is 5.5. No, that'd be too large. I don't know. Grenadier, this guy gets wiped out easily. Same revive, boss 1. Jumper. I don't like this enemy, not because of the fact, not because it well jumps 23, apparently 23 studs forward, but because of the fact that it just becomes untargetable until it lands. Dude, what? Why does it become untargetable? I just realized I think I stuttered and repeated myself so many times throughout this video, and I can't even tell it's because of the fact that I'm always scared when I'm recording. Not scared, but a little bit anxious and embarrassed when recording, or if it's just because, well, it's 9 a.m. and I haven't slept for, I'm not sure, like, definitely been several hours, like 10 hours or something, I'm not sure. But why does it become untargetable? I feel like most times it just should have becomes invulnerable too, but I can't exactly fact check this. Speed deployer. I don't have an issue with speed deployer. The only time I have an issue with him is Nightmare on wave. I actually don't even remember what wave it is. Is it 24? I don't know. It's the wave where anti-golem debuts. Alright, yeah, it is 24. But that's the only time I have an issue with him. Revive Smasher, this is single-handedly one of my most favorite enemies in this, I won't say game, but in this game mode. I love Revive Smasher so much. Not only does he do normal stuns and not bypass stun immunity, but he also just has so much aura, and the fact that he just straight up punches units is outstanding. This guy is perfectly balanced. This guy has great abilities, great animations. Like, I love Revive Smasher. Except the same can't be said for Purgatory. Purgatory pisses me off so bad. Yes, it is balanced, but I absolutely hate its. I hate its Twin Artemis Hellfire variant. I don't even think I said the ability name correctly, but whatever. I hate this variant of the ability. The reason why, because during this wave, I'll probably have like around a 2-3 or 2-4 helicopter, maybe like 1 or 2, and whenever this guy does that ability, I'm always on edge. Like, I'm always wondering, like, is this guy gonna kill my helicopters? Like, no, don't kill my helicopters. And I'm always constantly on edge. Also, I'm pretty sure this guy does have an initial cooldown, and it's not a cooldown of 12, because this guy definitely does do the Airborne variant before the normal variant. Anyways, Bounded, I don't have an issue with him. Revive Monster, Free Money, Already Runner. I actually did not know this enemy existed. Hold up. Like, again, with these just horrible images. What is this, dude? But yeah, again, I'm not joking when I say I had no clue this enemy existed until like a little like hours before this actual video started. Where I was just browsing the wiki and was just looking at expert mode, and I was like, what? Who is this? And And maybe this guy spawns on the wave where there's like hordes of quick enemies, and maybe this guy is in the middle of them. But I did see something, but I always just glanced past it. Multiplier 1. Oh, that's the wave for this wave, where it copies a revived monster. Yeah, again, free money, at least if you're bringing golden monsters. So, not much of an issue. Pilot, not much of an issue, at least to me. Predator, free money. Revived Abomination. I would say free money, but on wave 38, I don't know what they fed these Revived Abominations. Dr. Xenon, I need you to look at me in the face, and I need an answer as to why on earth there's like 60 of them on wave 38 in expert mode. And I'm pretty sure it is 60, because I remember reading that on the wiki. It said 60 Revived Abominations. Like, how? Like, I don't get it. Anyways, Greek Trio. Phobius, I don't really have an issue with any of them, because if you have like bottom path, if you have 825 helicopters, or basically 8 maxed out bottom path helicopters, these guys shouldn't be an issue. And also, if you're bringing golden mobster, you should have a max shield tower by them before or during the Greek Trio's entrance. Phobius isn't really much of an issue, but that's probably because bottom path helicopter smites these guys. What? Wait, hold up. 1,000 damage plus 80% of a tower's max health. What type of stats are these? Right after when I does 75. Okay, so 225 total damage. That is, I don't even know what to. I'm so confused. I think its only threatening ability is shield and dash, where if you're playing on a short map, well, tough luck. And supernova. If you are using helicopter, you can straight up just move a little bit away and then once he explodes, just move back and you should be all set. Zeus, this guy straight up free money. I don't really hear anyone complaining about this guy and saying that he's a threat or anything. People kind of just say the same thing, like, oh yeah, this guy is kind of just to be there, and he's not really all that threatening or something. I think Zeus should get buffed somewhat, but anyways, Artemis. A lot of people complain about Artemis, and I don't really see why. Actually, I do see why, but I just don't exactly see. I don't have an issue with her. A turrets, 5-2 railgunners, 2-5 golden rangers, 5-2 XWM turrets, and helicopters. What do you mean? What do you mean helicopters? What path? What path? Because there is a right path, but just which one? And also if you do go top path helicopter, first off, this is expert mode. You're stupid. Second off, those guys are going to die, and you are going to waste, I don't know how much money, but you are going to waste like millions of dollars by going top path instead of bottom path. And also look at this. Artemis doesn't at all become invulnerable or intargetable or anything. She straight up just does her rage ability, and that's it. So like, I don't really know why when other enemies do their rage abilities, they just straight up do other stuff to kind of just some enemies just straight up become untargetable and invulnerable, like Destructor. Other enemies just straight up say screw you to stun immunity to try and stop most forms of damage towards it, like Mark II Plus or Calamity or whatever. But yeah, Artemis isn't really an issue. I don't know how you mess up this bad. Do people? I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything there. Anyways, endless mode. I hate disposalists, and I think that's it. Right? I hate MK1 Combat too, but only because it was rage ability. Alright. I was somehow able to... What the... Alright, there we go. Alright. I was somehow able to do endless on cow annoyance. Get to wave 200 on cow annoyance. I don't know how, but I somehow was able to. I don't even remember how I got past wave 196. I think I brought helicopter and went bottom path once. Yeah, I definitely did bring helicopter. I think my least favorite waves were wave 170, wave 172, wave 166, wave 191, and wave 196. Wave 166 because of the super buff Calamity, and wave 191 because of the double Calamity. There's not much to talk about in endless mode. It's kind of like the most boring game mode in the entire game. Nightmare. I love Avatar so much. I don't know why, but there's just certain enemies that I just adore for no reason. X-Tank. I don't really know if X-Tank is an issue or not. I think I'll call it free money. I don't know how, but I don't even think I finished looking at expert mode. Yeah, Titan Charger. Titan Charger isn't an issue until wave 41. Sometimes this guy can really screw me over most times on wave 41, and it really makes me very, very angry. Like, imagine one of these spawners only. Yeah, this guy would straight up just say no. You know why? 90% collision resistance, wave 41, he's hidden. So, you gotta bring bottom out helicopter or recon drone or something if you want to do all spawners. VX zone, free money. X Juggernaut, free money, unfortunately. Damage deployer, I have no clue this guy exists. XRDO, free money. Well, not free money, but he gets spawn killed. Destructor. This ability is really nice. I like this ability a lot. What I don't like is... Hold up. What? Oh, great. Wow. What are these abilities? It removes the medic's... Oop, I don't know why that R is capitalized. But it removes medic's Uber? What the... Okay. Yeah, it should have become untargetable. No, he becomes invulnerable too. I remember multiple times seeing Overseer Prime doing its sigil of destruction ability on Destructor. Once he does this ability, he should have just says, oh yeah, no. And then he goes up, comes back down, and by the time he comes back down, the ability is already over. So, actually no, he just gets spined anyways by other Overseer Prime, so whatever. I still hate that ability though. Eradicator MK2 Plus, I don't know what it is. I don't know how so many people like this guy, but I hate Eradicator MK2 Plus so much. And just look at these abilities. Look at these abilities. It's just straight up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 abilities, or 14 in this normal variant. What? What? Naval Nightmare. Hold up. I don't know why the hell it doesn't include the damage bonus for either of these. But yeah, most of these abilities are just straight up stupid. I hate this ability, not the normal variant, just the anti-air version. I hate this ability. Just wow, just 15% of maximum health. Like, what are you supposed to do in that situation? And he can just straight up heal himself, cooldown of 57 seconds. So, like, if you're giving yourself some sort of challenge or something, there is a small chance, there's a very likely chance that this guy will just heal himself back up to full health. I've seen it in YouTube videos multiple times. I think it's happened to me once. I think. I can't really remember. Either it happened to me once or not at all, but I do remember seeing multiple times where this guy just straight up heals himself back up to full health through healing drone, through emergency repair systems, through visual interference system. Just there's so much ability to give him health, and I have no clue how that even makes sense lore-wise. Like how does a robot give itself more health? What? Disability isn't really much of an issue. Disability 20,000 damage total. It's not that much of an issue. Aerial assault, I'm not gonna lie, I actually had no clue this ability even existed, because I kind of just always I kind of always just I don't know what obliterated this guy to half health. I don't know what a good word is. Hex, I'm not going to try and say that. This ability just, again, ignores stun immunity. And it also fires lots of rockets. I don't know why 72 specifically, but this ability I never really have an issue with, because I'm not gonna lie, most times I honestly just thought it was for decoration. I thought it was visual. I thought, oh cool, he's doing an ability. Maybe it's just to like fuck around with my stun immunity again. I don't know. No, come to find out, these things being missiles can actually do damage. I didn't even know that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if he still stomps the ground like before, but apparently he does the same thing, except this time it's at warships. Never saw this because, well, the only time I'll be able to see this would be like oil field or something. And I'm not playing expert on oil field, and I'm not using war machines. So like, guess I'm just never gonna be able to see that ability. Ballistic blast. This ability makes me very. It doesn't really do anything because I only see this guy target shield tower or war machine, but it still makes me very angry because this guy, like, look at his initial cooldown, 2.5 seconds. Like, what the, like, that's just, I don't know about you, but to me that doesn't really seem fair. Strike down ability. Charge 3 must run back. It can affect. It can affect aerial towers. Then I might try and get this. It might be hard, but I'm gonna try something. I'm also kind of mad that he has specific abilities for airborne towers, but whatever. Doing 3,000 damage. So it can kind of like instantly kill a top path helicopter. So that's nice. And this is the same thing, except it's at warships. I don't know why John hates warships so much, but there's like so many bosses and enemies, not enemies, but bosses that specifically target warships. It's not anything else. It's always warship. Sometimes it is like offensive or mechanical towers or something, but most times it is just straight up warship, like above 0.5% of the time. What does John have against warship? Anyways, so it deals 85,000 damage to a warship, and I don't know if that's too OP. I don't know if that would like instantly kill a warship or not, because I kind of forgot the stats on warship that the TDX wiki put, and I'm not gonna play a game on like oil field or robot invasion or something just to see its stats. So I'm just gonna assume that this is good. This ability is single-handedly the only reason why I hate Eradicator MK2 Plus so much, and it's for 2 reasons. Number one, the fact that this guy ignores stun immunity 3 times. Once when he blasts off his armor, 2 when he screams, and 3 when he does this stupid rocket ability. The second thing I don't like about him is again the rocket ability, which just kill most of your stuff. Like, again, look at this. 225 damage plus 20% of a tower's health. Like, just straight up, when this guy does his rage ability, or before that, I just straight up have to sell everything. Like, everything. If I have spawners or something far away, like refractor or something, I have to sell everything in the front, like golden mobsters or shield tower or EVs or anything, helicopters, anything. Because if I don't, then they will just straight up die. They will die because like it doesn't matter, multiple top paths, multiple bottom paths, shield towers, anything. Nothing will prevent my EVJs and golden mobsters and all that stuff from dying. Nothing will prevent it. I witnessed it multiple times. I don't like, maybe Uberfield, I don't know. But all I know is that shield tower doesn't do anything, and that's kind of why I don't like it. Plus reasons I'm pretty sure I already mentioned before. I didn't even read this. I'm not going to read this. I'm not going to read this paragraph. Not because it's the paragraph, or not because I can't read paragraphs. If anything, I make lots and lots of paragraphs. I do lots of typing. But the reason I'm not reading this is because I hate MK2 Plus, and I hate reading how stuff just ignores stun immunity. Anyways, visual interference system. I don't know why he just can't do this. I don't know why he can't do this earlier. I like Dr. Xenon. Are you stupid? Why can't MK2 Plus have this by default? I don't really understand. I don't have any special enemies in this guy? Tracker. Negative 16 damage penalty and 100 plus 100 damage vulnerability to a tower. That's crazy. Are there any other special enemies? How the hell does this guy spawn on wave 30? What? Who is dispensing? Oh, it's not a special enemy. You got ultra spawner at least. Oh my. 3 Goliath. So just straight up 1.5 million health plus a bunch more because it spawns a lot more enemy. Oh, okay, whatever. Smasher 9X. Ew. I don't think it's the images. I think this guy just looks really ugly. Another thing I don't like about this wiki, why do they take boss images at the front? Why can't they take it at the, like what the TDX wiki does and just do it from the side? Like, I don't know about you, but I find an image like, I find an image like this where it's kind of taken from the side a lot better than this. Anyways, what's this? If it debuts, why does it have so much shield? What? Anyways, if it has that much, if it debuts with this stuff, how do you know what its base stats are? Those are his cybernetic hands, gaining 100 shield. Wow, awesome. It gains 100 shield. That's amazing. Just what? Turns its arms upside down and begins smashing the pad for 7 seconds. This guy should not really be an issue. Is that it? You also got Bombardier or whatever. I don't even know why I'm looking at this. I never played Ultra Nightmare and I don't plan on it. Oh man, the secret wave. Okay. I'm gonna start off with Calamity. Actually, there's nothing to say about Calamity. Calamity is good enough as is. I hate when enemies ignore stun immunity, but I mean, considering it's like an evil being and like very powerful and all that stuff, I don't really care, because I guess it would make sense lore wise. I don't know. I really don't care. What the hell does 6.3 movement stun increase? What does that even mean? Dark presence. Hold up, what does this guy do? Okay, so this guy doesn't really do much. So apparently he converts towers, then he heals himself, and then stuns them. I mean, what's the point of converting a tower if you're just gonna stun them right after? I don't really get it. Maybe that's why it's so easy to straight up selling all of my helicopters when I see that this guy converts them. But yeah, just top out helicopter, set it on strongest, make it follow you, and then go to the dark presence, and this guy should not really be much of a threat. Or just go the boring route and go for AA turret, which you can also just straight up beat the secret wave without AA turret. Nemesis. This is the worst boss fight in the entire game. I mean, this is one of the worst boss fights in the entire game. I hate her. I don't like Nemesis at all. Nemesis is like, not only is she ugly, but she waits like, she does like 10 seconds doing an ability just for it to, hold up. Hurls her scythe behind her and raises both hands, tearing open a large rift on the path and summons the following across the map. I don't like. Wow. I can tell what this ability does, and this one I never really had a problem with because I kind of kill her a lot, like way before she's even anywhere near the base. But these 3 abilities, she does 3 abilities. Hold up. Alright, yeah, this is the one that I don't like because it as it says, insta kills my airborne towers. In other words, helicopters. But I remember seeing that ability lots of times, and it's like she wastes like 10 seconds doing that ability just for it to do this. Okay, so she raises her scythe and spins it in a circular motion, which instantly kills all airborne towers within the range of 15. Then she releases a burst of black aura that restores 80,000 health. That's so odd. What? Drops down and sweeps her scythe in a 180 degree arc, dealing 5,000 damage to all towers within a radius of 10, and applies a 130 reload time penalty. That sounds so dumb. I think debuff does sound better. For 5 seconds, and inflicts an afterburn that deals 5,000 DPS for 4.8. Holy 5,000 DPS. What type of yeah. Here's their rage ability. She almost also ability. It says she's invulnerable twice, and I'm like, yeah, we kind of understood the first time. Becoming invulnerable for the duration of the ability. Invulnerable while in use. Like, okay, we get it. I don't really see why you're saying it again. Also, I don't really get why she's even invulnerable in use while using this ability in the first place. Cause I mean, like, dude, this activates at like 3 million health. I feel like if this is gonna happen, if bosses are invulnerable, is because they wouldn't want the bosses to just be killed in the middle of their rage ability. Dude, this ability happens at 3 million HP. What on earth would have to happen in order for her to die while this ability is being used? Actually, no. I feel like they're just making random enemies invulnerable while they're using the abilities just to mess with us. Like, what? But yeah, you can just go for a turret and helicopter, or maybe just spawners and helicopter, or something. Maybe just a helicopter by itself. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe you might need relic too. But mainly helicopter, and with the help of some supports and spawners and AA turret, if you're just lazy, can easily wipe out the Nemesis. I think I have an image of her somewhere. I think this is kind of hard to see, but if you look like very closely, you can see like Nemesis right here. If you can see my avatar, that's where Nemesis is, and that's where she died. It's very easy to kill Nemesis. A turret didn't help, Well, it did help. It assisted in killing her quicker, but I didn't even need AA Terror. I only brought it in order to kill her a lot faster. And I didn't get an image on where she activated her rage ability, but she activated her rage ability like somewhere over here. And that's kind of crazy how she just activated her rage ability that quick. I don't even think this image even shows where she's at, because the helicopter, you kind of see her halo here, but the helicopter is kind of just in the way. And this image is very, very bright. But yeah, it's very easy to kill Nemesis, and she spends way too long doing abilities, and she's very weak, and she sucks. Again, one of the worst boss fights in the entire game. I will not say the same for Forgotten Knight, because I like the Forgotten Knight, and I like the entire Shattered Moon event. I don't really know how people would not like it. Actually, I could see how people would not like Shattered Moon, but I personally really liked it a lot. What are these? Dude, what are these enemies? What? Mini Magma Slime Golem. Robo Xenon. And this was supposed to be an enemy in tutorial. Literally, what would have been the dialogue for like Xenon making a robot version of herself? Okay. What is this? What? User being completely stripped from 3 of their senses out of the event of, you know what, okay, just event enemies, just go on event enemies. I'm not gonna look at all of them. What I will say is a Christmas 2024 nightmare mode, that sucks. I hate it a lot. One thing I want to focus on is the robot invasion event. I don't like this event because of the fact on how it's, I was about to say easy, but no, I think a better word for it is unbalanced. Donna stated that the events without battle pass will return, likely playable from the helicopter pads. Dude, I don't have Discord installed on my laptop anymore. What? Dude, can you just take a screenshot of the message or something? Like, what? Dude, alright, you know what? However, the 2023 Xmas event enemy will not return since the current balancing. YouTube video. Hold up. Yeah, anyways, yeah, I basically said 2023 Xmas event won't return because apparently it can just show how drastic the balancing has changed, and how you can very easily just straight up spawn kill anything. I feel like the same could possibly be said with TDS. Like, imagine if TDS brought back the sword fights on the Heights event. How quickly would the enemies die? Actually, let me look at like the boss as an example. Yeah, this guy could die in an instant. Just bring Refractor and this guy would be screwed. Anyways, robot invasion. This event is unbalanced. I mean, literally wave 1, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemies that can attack without stopping. Just like, wow, okay, nice balancing. These guys can just straight up damage towers without stopping at all. So, and I think Salt's already said most things I would probably complain about, but he did say it's a lot worse to play in multiplayer than single player. I don't know how true that is, because I mean, I have no I won't say that. I will say that I can't play with friends because, well, Roblox age estimation feature. I already said this in my last video. I'm gonna say it again. I am not giving Roblox my face nor my non-existent ID. So I can't really play this with friends. But I think this should be. I feel like enemies should be nerfed or something. Like make shield tower and medic. I don't know. Even if you bring medic, your defense is still fried. Cause these enemies will just have attacks to just wipe out your defense anyways. Especially giant ranger bot. This guy has killed my towers so many times. Well, I'm just kind of saying it like that. Like, I don't really lose a robot invasion nightmare because the strategy is just oil derrick, war machine, and sometimes crawler mortar, I guess. But whenever I want to place anything else, this guy straight up just says no and kills it instantly. Like, what? Like, it didn't even breathe for like 0.25 seconds and you already killed it. Like, what? One enemy I do like is Giant Grenadier Bot because at least this guy stops. Oh, wow. Awesome. Because at least this guy actually stops to attack towers. So that's nice. Is there anything else that stops to attack enemies? Giant, did I say enemies? I mean towers. Giant Slammer Bot. And I literally think that's it. These are the only two enemies that I can think of that stop to actually attack towers. Giant Grenadier Bot and Giant Slammer Bot. That's kind of crazy that there's not variants of enemies when there's no normal variants. Like Giant Slammer Bot, where's Slammer Bot? And Giant Grenadier Bot, where's Grenadier Bot? And Giant Laser Bot, we got Giant Laser Bot here, but Laser Bot up here debuts 2 waves later. Like, I don't really understand. Not only that, does it do less DPS? Pretty sure it does a lot less DPS too. So like I don't really understand. And another thing I don't like, why do so many enemies have hidden detection? Like, before I found the strat of Oil Derrick and War Machine, I was trying so many different towers. I was getting somewhere. I was getting somewhere with Ghost. Until I accidentally placed one down near a flame bot, and that guy kind of just revealed all of my ghosts, and well, they died and I lost. But I just don't get it. And I mean, even if that didn't happen, I would have lost anyways, because what's something that has hidden detection? Maybe does this guy have hidden detection? No. I know this guy has hidden detection, but does anything else have hidden detection? I don't know. Who is this? What? Why are certain enemies like what? We can't deal with the whole cast? Like we got Sniper Bot here, we got Jet Bot here. Like why can't they be in Nightmare? What? They're kind of get shredded anyways because I mean, War Machine wouldn't be able to attack. Airborne Walkers wouldn't be able to attack them, but Crawler Mortar will probably indirectly attack them. But yeah. Okay, I think that's it. I've been yapping for straight up more than 90 minutes. So basically, TDX balancing sucks. Towers are pretty OP. Bosses hate certain types of towers, like warships for no reason. And also, stun immunity is a huge problem in this game and needs to be reworked, or not reworked, but it needs to have a massive change. Like, look at TDS. The way they handle stun immunity is great, because if a tower has stun immunity, it has stun immunity. The only enemy I can think of that actually bypasses it is null accelerated, which shouldn't really be much of a problem because it only ignores stun immunity from two towers to actually swap their positions. And it probably ignores stun immunity to like make sure there's not already bugs with the ability or whatever. I don't know why they ignore stun immunity, but either way, that's the only enemy I can think of that ignores stun immunity. Maybe Jackalbot 2 from Lunar Overture. I don't know. I couldn't even get past Act 2, so I had no clue. Actually, I don't think it ignores stun immunity. I think it just affected cliff towers. But yeah, TDX should really find something to do with its stun immunity, because like I've said this a little sometimes, and I'll say it once more. Stun immunity is not a feature, it's just decoration. It's just a cosmetic for a tower, because like 95% of the time, it's just gonna get ignored, and there's gonna be no point in it actually existing. Like, you're gonna straight up forget that stun immunity exists because it's just that forgetful. Nobody knows that stun immunity exists. I kind of made this entire video to kind of complain about stun immunity, but I kind of turned it into this, and now this video is like 90 minutes long. And I'm pretty sure I've been playing the same exact song for 90 minutes too. Yeah, play something else. Play this.
Forge Industries prides itself on innovative technology.
I do think
Forge Industries created your boards.
Our new
some
line of
towers
forged tech
are too good, some towers are too bad, and like Relic needs to be nerfed, War Machine needs to be buffed, Refractor needs some sort of change, Oil Derrick needs another buff. I mean, it got buffed like 3 times. I still think it needs like one more for good measure. Helicopter needs a change, and it already is getting one, because apparently Top Path causes lots and lots of lag, and that is true. I have not used and have used Helicopter in matches, and Top Path Helicopter, that guy creates a lot of lag. XWM turret needs a nerf because I just hate it. Warship needs some sort of change because it just gets wiped out by warships and stuff. Enemies need to stop bypassing stun immunity. Robot invasion needs some sort of change, and there's lots of stuff I can go over, but there's no point. I think I already said everything I needed to say, especially since this video is 90 minutes. But yeah, that's it. I don't really know how to end this. Just, I'm gonna go eat some cinnamon buns, and oh, I know how to end this. It's so hard typing on laptop. What the? Oh my, yo. I don't know if this is my accuracy or just. This is trying to. I'm trying to make this say waifu, because Seraph is waifu material, but it's so hard to draw on. It's so hard to draw on. I mean, right on PC. Well, actually, yeah, draw too. How do people draw on PC? Anyways, I'm gonna like go goon to Seraph images